Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JP tapping in with another video for y'all tonight, today, tomorrow, this morning, whatever it is for you as you're seeing this. Before we get into the content that I'm about to show y'all, I do have to give a parental advisory. There will be some explicit content in this video, so parents, you have been warned. Also, before we get into the content, I need to give a big shout out to your boy Alias. He allowed me to use some clips from some of his video yesterday so that I could, throw my 2 cents in. So go ahead and follow your boy Alias on YouTube and on Instagram. But I do have to say that he does have explicit content, so mature audiences only. Anyways, go give your boy Alias a follow. Give him a sub. He's a good dude. And, real fast, just so y'all know that what I'm about to show y'all, your boy Alias does not promote this content. He's trying to expose this content. So once again, he's not trying to promote this. He is trying to expose this. So I don't want anybody to think that he's promoting this because I'm using his stuff. Anyhow, I seen some disturbing stuff yesterday, y'all. So, man, I had to speak on this. Before we get into this, I want you guys to remember these 2 Bible verses, and they're going to make a lot of sense before this is all said and done. All right. Jeremiah said, and the Lord said to me, Jeremiah 14:14 says, and the Lord said to me, the prophets are prophesying lies in my name. I did not send them, nor did I command them or speak to them. They are prophesying to you a lying vision, worthless divination, and the deceit of their own minds. Also, Romans chapter 16, verse 18 says, for such persons do not serve our Lord Christ, but their own appetites, and by smooth talk and flattery they deceive the hearts of the naive. Now, we're going to be talking about this dude, Charlemagne the God. And for those of y'all who don't know who this is, we'll give you a little backstory on him right quick. His real name is Leonard Larry McKelvey, something like that. I don't know. It doesn't even really matter. But he calls himself Charlemagne the God. And in my Bible tells me there's only one God. And this guy has got the audacity to spell his name with a capital G. I don't think he realizes what he's really getting himself into by calling himself the God. Anyways, that just goes to show that those 2 Bible verses I read you are very key to this. And anyway, here's a little backstory about him. Now he was born. Who really cares? He's known professionally as Charlemagne the God, as an American radio presenter, television personality, actor, and author. He is a co-host of the nationally syndicated radio show The Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Angela Yee, all of whom were inducted into the Radio Hall of Fame in 2020 for their work on the show. This is that scumbag. Not that y'all really need to see his face because someone really needs to punch him. Anyhow, prior to his work on The Breakfast Club, he worked as a radio personality for several radio stations and also spent time as second mic on the Wendy Williams Experience with Wendy Williams on VH1. He is the founder of the Black Effect podcast and was featured on Guy Code, Guy Court, and Girl Code. He was also a VJ for the Weekend Jams with DJ Envy and Sylvie Green in 2015. McElvey, whatever, began hosting the MTV2 show Uncommon Sense. In the shock jock tradition, one of McClevey's personal mantras is "Bite my tongue for no one," and was called Hip Hop's Howard Stern by Rolling Stone. Now, so this guy, he's not like super duper famous, but he's a pretty popular guy. Basically, he's excuse me, sorry about this small screen, y'all. My internet's tripping, so I'm having to use my phone. Anyways, basically, this guy's pretty much just an influencer. He's a woke nation at its finest. They talk gossip. They talk about the what's what and the what's what or the who's who. They talk about what's trending, what's going on today, what's happening tomorrow. So he's an influencer. And who are the most influenced people in our world today? Our children. That's right, y'all, our children. So if I were you, I would ask your kids right now if they know who this guy is. And if they do, chances are they do, because, all kids are trying to live their life by what's trending, what's cool, what clothes are cool, who's cool, who knows what, who's doing what. Anyhow, that's just what it is. Anyhow, if your kids do know who this is, I suggest that you tell them to cut that off and not follow this guy or support this guy in any way, shape, or form. This goes back to what Romans 16 verse 18 says. For such persons do not serve our Lord Christ, but their own appetites. And the smooth talk and flattery, they deceive the hearts of the naive. And our children are probably some of the most naive people out there. Anyhow, I'm going to play some clips for y'all. And I'm warning y'all, man, this is a trigger warning, man. These clips are absolutely disturbing and disgusting. But I'm going to play some clips for y'all, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit. Now, I want y'all to pay special attention to what this dude says right here, man, because his story is going to change up as the clips go on. Go ahead. Look, let's go ahead and listen to this clip right quick.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, I'm scared of that kind of shit. I don't even play them.
You got like a charge? How you beat that?
Because I didn't do it. It was a criminal sexual conduct with a minor charge.
That mean you would have.
Right there. So right there, that tells us this female that they're going to be talking about was a minor.
To like register for the
Yeah, I was.
Right?
It was the year 2000, 2001. I think I was like 20. I was 20 years old. My cousin had just graduated from high school, and he had got a scholarship to Penn State University. And I had a party, and I had all of these chicks at a party. Like, I was doing overnights I was working at Z93 then. So I had all these chicks there that I met through radio, and chicks that my dude had known. So I used to always see this chick with my dude. So I bought, I invited her to the party. See, she was at the party and shit. She got drunk, high, whatever. Something happened in the room with a couple of my dudes. I'm asking them, did they mess with the chick, after the fact, after she pressed charges. And
all right, so in this clip, you hear him clearly say something happened in the room with a couple of his dudes, yada, yada, yada. Let's keep going.
It was like, no. But they was like, yo, she's bugging. I remember the night of, they was like, yo, she's in here bugging out. She's kicking over the TV and she's trying to set shit on fire. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I had left. So the next morning, I'm hearing she said she got raped. She got raped. So I go to the hood to ask what happened. They like, yeah, my cousin who had got the scholarship, yeah, he's in jail now. What you mean he's in jail? He's in jail. They said he raped the girl. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I go down to the jailhouse, talk to the detective myself. No, ain't got no one for me. I just told the detective, like, look, I take full responsibility for anything that happened in the house last night.
You gonna take the case?
No, but I told her, I said, as far as I know, because I asked around, did anybody fuck up? I'm like, yo, nobody got raped, yada, yada, yada. They didn't even have my cousin in custody. My other cousins was fucking with me because they was mad they didn't get invited to the party. Hating ass motherfuckers. So my cousin wasn't even in custody. So I went down to the jailhouse for nothing. So I'm like, yo, I take full responsibility for everything. I bought the alcohol. They was like, well, you're not even of age to buy alcohol. And I'm like, well, how'd you get it? Well, I got a crackhead to get it for me. Whatever.
See, we're not there copping out pleas.
Yeah, they had to do shit.
Damn.
So 2 weeks later, they come and arrest me for criminal sexual conduct with a minor. So I had to get blood and hair follicles.
For you going down there to initially explain it?
They ain't had nobody else depending on. So being that I went down there and took full responsibility, well, lock him up.
Did it get through? You got indicted on it and everything, or?
Now I went to court. Went to court and they reduced the charges to like contributing to the delinquency of a minor because I had to give blood and all DNA samples, and it wasn't me. Whoever touched it wasn't me. So
you didn't get no jail time over that?
Nah.
See, I feel like watching this clip right here, man. He's just trying to downplay the whole situation. And pay attention to what he just said in this clip right here. He said, "Nah, it wasn't me. They didn't have nothing on me. It wasn't me." Let's go.
Like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something like that. Man. Something like.
All right, hold on. Let me let me rewind this because when I seen this the first time, man, this bothered me right here. Just a little bit. Listen to what he says right here.
I got like probation, like 4 or 5 months probation or something like that. Something like.
He said, I got like probation. Something like that. So, I don't know about y'all or where y'all are from, but out here where I'm from, you got 3 different types of probation. You got intensive probation, which is IPS, also known as in prison soon. You got your standard supervised probation, which is your normal, everyday, your regular probation. And then you got unsupervised probation, which is just basically you're on probation, but you don't got to see a probation officer, and you don't got to drop UAs. But if you get busted, then, you know, for other charges, they act like you are on probation. So you mean to tell me the judge told Mr. Charlemagne, all right, sir, I'm going to sentence you to, something like probation. You can be kind of like probation, but just something like it. Come on, man.
That's so. I mean,
So that's the reason I don't play those games with female.
All right. Now, y'all heard all them clips, or y'all heard that clip, excuse me. Now, this is where it gets real gross. This is where it gets real disturbing. So I'm putting a trigger warning out there for some of y'all. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. And when you hear this, this is why you cannot allow your children, your teenage kids, your young adult kids, to not support this man in anything that he does. Ugh, sorry, y'all. This right here, man, really bothers me.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I got this girl real drunk, and
this is the girl he's talking about that said he didn't do nothing with her. That she came, some of his boys was messing with her because she was getting drunk and high. Now, he just said in this clip he was wherever and got this girl drunk. Let's keep going. I'm going to try not to pause it too much, y'all. I'm sorry. This just bothers me.
That sentence sounds a little fishy. I got her drunk.
I didn't just get her drunk. I remember going. I went to the sex store and got Spanish Fly.
Oh, so you raped her?
Shut up. Spanish Fly.
Right there, man. How could that even be a jokingly topic to discuss? Just sitting here laughing. Oh, so you raped her? Like that's the cool thing to do. Like, and just laughing about it. Like it's funny.
They sell it in the sex store. I'm telling the truth. They sell it in the Spanish store. I had to fucking.
They sell knives at the store too. You could put that to a girl's throat and have sex with it. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
So I put the Spanish Fly in the E&J. We drinking the E&J and shit. So in my mind, I don't know if this shit really worked, but I felt like I got horny as a motherfucker too. Right? So she was drunk as shit, and we had sex and shit, and like. A lot of my boys was trying to come in the room and fuck her. I'm like, nah, chill out. I can't. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna let you run a train on it. That's rape. Yeah. Okay. So, right. So
it's just one-on-one. It ain't rape.
Yeah. So the next
trains are rape.
So the next.
Are y'all listening to the crap that are coming out of these dudes' mouths? They're laughing and joking about the possibility. Oh, if it's 3 people, this rape. But if I slip her a pill. And it's just me that goes in there and has sex with her unknowingly, unwillingly, then it's not rape if it's just 1. But if it's 3, then it is. But they're laughing and they're joking about it. And this is what's going on right here, man. Okay, listen. This is how they start making stuff like this. Stuff like, child pornography, child predator stuff, rape. All this stuff, this is how it becomes socially acceptable. All right. Because this dude, although he's not like super famous, but he's pretty damn popular. A lot of people know who this dude is. A lot of children know who this dude is. So your kids see this. Oh, look. Oh, man. That's Charlemagne. I'll watch him on the Breakfast Club. Let's see what he's talking about. Oh, they talking about raping chicks and laughing about it. And that's cool. That's the thing to do. It's bullshit.
And she wakes up. The next morning she wakes up, and we talk about it. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, we had sex.
Let me rewind that for y'all, man. Sorry, man. I'm a little bit pissed off listening to this. I'm even more pissed off doing it the second time than it was the first damn time. Listen to what he said. Y'all already heard him in the first clip. He didn't touch her. He didn't even have sex with her. All his boys was messing with her. But now this one. Now let's just listen what he says right here.
We talk about it. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, oh, we had sex.
This is some father's, some mother's daughter. This poor little girl, this poor little underage girl, man, she's at a party having fun. She didn't even know she had sex with this man. So yeah, bro, you raped her, homie. You're a sick, excuse my language, y'all. But, can't help it right now.
She said, okay, well, I'm glad it was you. Then a couple days later, she's like, yo, are you sure I only had sex with you? Because one of my stupid ass cousins was going around saying he fucked her, which he didn't. I know for a fact he didn't. I was there the whole time. Yeah. He did not fuck her. Yeah. He looked at her naked, but he didn't fuck her, right? So I'm telling her, no, me and you just had sex. Nobody else did nothing. So it just was weird that
these two sorry bastards, man. Oh, excuse me. I don't know this. Like I said, I got these. I don't know what that's going across the screen. I got this from your boy Alias's channel. Let me get that.
He was like, well, I'm just glad it was you.
Get that off of there. I can't believe these two son of a bitches, man, are sitting here, man, laughing at the fact that you just raped this underage little girl, and y'all think it's cool. Y'all think it's funny. I can't right now, y'all. Let's go ahead and try to finish this, man. I'm about to throw my computer out the room.
You know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, you could have been in a real bad situation if it was another motherfucker there.
That's a huge compliment, man. A girl just said, yo, at least you raped me.
I didn't.
I almost can't stand to listen to this. I ain't even gonna rewind that because I know y'all just heard what that man just said.
I did not rape her. I did not rape her.
Hey, if it was any of your cousins or friends who have been raped, but
I didn't rape her because me and her had.
How can you sit there and say you didn't rape her, man? She woke up and didn't know what happened. So if you have sex with a girl who doesn't know you're doing it or doesn't want you to do it, man, that's rape, homie. End of story, dude.
Intention of having sex with each other.
So then why would you put the Spanish fly?
I'm still a freaky motherfucker, but listen,
was she passed out while you fucked her?
Nah, she wasn't like, she was like one of those drunks where, she was one of those drunks where like, she was one of those drunks where she was like, she wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know, when your girls is like, when you're blacked out, like that, don't know what the fuck's going on type shit. Like,
Let me go ahead and rewind that right quick. Just a couple little clicks back. What'd you say?
She wasn't coherent, but she was up. You know,
she wasn't coherent.
Your girls is like when you're blacked out, like that. Don't know what the fuck's going on.
Don't know what the F is going on. And you gonna tell me you didn't rape her? You sorry bastard.
Type shit. Like she was really.
She was
You're so stupid.
I ain't even about to play the rest of this because it just gets goofy from here on out, y'all. But look, I just wanted to play that for y'all because, like I said, man, this is how this stuff is becoming socially acceptable. This is the stuff your kids are watching, whether you believe it or not. These are the influencers. These are the people telling your kids what's cool, what's not cool. You know what I mean? This dude's popping today. That dude's not popping tomorrow. So please, man, I urge y'all, man, watch and pay attention to what your kids are looking at on the internet. Because this is how they subliminally put it into their brain that it's okay to rape somebody. It's funny. It's cool. Listen to us. Ha, ha, ha. We raping her. Fuck you, man. And like I said, man, this dude calls himself Charlemagne the God with a capital G. For such persons do not serve our Lord Christ, but their own appetites. And by smooth talk and flattery, they deceive the hearts of the naive. Have a blessed day, everybody. I love you.